Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, and we have Joaquin in here with us again this morning. And Joaquin was referred here by the Houston VA through Tri-West. He is a veteran of the U.S. military, and you've been out, 11 years now?
I've been out for almost 15.
15 now. And you served how many years in?
I did 3 years active duty.
Yeah, in the Army?
In the Army.
Yep. Thank you for your service, by the way.
Thank you.
This is a very, very important video because people like Joaquin who have come to seek chiropractic care for neuromusculoskeletal conditions are on the verge of actually losing the right to come see us directly for any neurological disorders that you may have, including pain, neck pain, back pain, sciatica, all those things, headaches, everything.
Yes.
And the TMA has sued the Texas Board of Chiropractic Examiners for practicing outside our scope of practice and treating neurological conditions. Well, that's what chiropractic was founded on, and we've been doing it since 1895. But the TMA here in Texas, that's Texas Medical Association, they want to control everything, including who goes to see the chiropractors for what conditions.
Correct.
So we have a bill in the House of Representatives in Austin right now that has been pushed into a subcommittee where it basically just dies. So we have 2 requests for you guys here that live in Texas. Now, Joaquin's also a Texas firefighter, so he's a first responder now too. We take care of our veterans and first responders. How do you like it that the Texas Medical Association and the Texas legislation, I should say, is trying to prohibit chiropractors from treating neuromusculoskeletal conditions and have to see an MD to get a referral here? How's that make you feel as a veteran and first responder?
Well, number one, it's not fair. I injured my back in the military, and there was really nothing that healed me or cured me until I came to see a chiropractor. So I spent a lot of time with seeing doctors,
taking meds, getting injections,
and nothing worked until I actually came to see a chiropractor, where I finally started seeing relief. And I'm talking about years and years after. So
your condition had become chronic when you came here.
Correct. It was definitely chronic back pain.
Yep.
But not until I came here was I started to feel relief and see relief.
Right.
More on a regular basis.
Right. And you can live your life at a more normal pace now because you're experiencing less pain. Pain is a neurological condition.
Correct. Better quality of life.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what chiropractic is choosing a better quality of life lifestyle. Just like eating right's good for you, working out's good for you, cumulatively, so is chiropractic.
Yes.
The specific bill number is 2733, and if you would please call both of these legislators today and ask them, request them nicely and professionally to request an immediate hearing for House Bill 2733. And the people that you want to contact is Sanfranina Thompson. She's the chairwoman of the House Public Health Committee. And where is her phone number? I thought that was on here.
We can put it in the description.
Yeah, I'll put the phone numbers in the description on this. But then the other one is Representative J.D. Sheffield. He's the chair of the Health Professions Subcommittee. If you would call these 2 representatives and get them to just request that they immediately release House Bill 2733 for an immediate hearing, we will get this heard in the actual House and Senate and voted on to become law that chiropractors we're not trying to expand our scope of practice, we're just trying to clarify it. And the TMA, or Texas Medical Association, has sued the Texas Board of Chiropractic Examiners, trying to control our profession by their lawsuits and their legislative efforts. to keep chiropractors down and eliminate this profession. So we really need your help. This is an urgent request. I will put the phone numbers for these two legislators in the description box of the video. And if you would please be so kind as to call them and request that they take House Bill 2733 out of the subcommittees and let it be heard on the floor immediately for a vote, that we would really appreciate that. And so would the Texas Chiropractic Association, who's up in Austin right now fighting for your rights to receive chiropractic care for neuromusculoskeletal conditions. Okay, let's show them how we do that.
All right.
Aren't we the only state having this issue?
Yeah, we're the only state out of all 50 states to even be dealing with this issue, and it's just,
Kind of
in my
absurd.
opinion, it's totally unconstitutional. But let's have you flex your head forward and backwards. You know, TMA, they really don't care if it's constitutional or not. They just want to control all the money. So Joaquin still got just a little forward head posture and just a slight translation to the right. You see that, Joaquin?
Yes, sir.
Look at your pelvis though, it's right down the middle now. That's excellent. So you haven't had any new accidents or injuries since your last visit, correct?
No, just a sinus infection.
Yeah, which we're gonna work on your sinuses for you today too. Even though we don't diagnose or treat sinus disease or any other medical disease such as hiatal hernia, acid reflux, asthma, allergies, diabetes, chiropractors detect and then correct the vertebral subluxation complexes of the spine and pelvis, and that affects the neuromusculoskeletal system in such a way as where the person just begins to function at a higher level of efficiency, because the nerves out of the spine supply every organ, muscle, tissue, and cell in your body. And if you don't have a normal nerve supply, you have abnormal function, which is what you've had for years with your spine, right, Joaquin?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll quit talking and get to adjusting. Yes, sir. I wish the president of the team would come in here and let me ring ding him. That might be our first decapitation. There you go, super. Now, by adjusting his spine like I have just done, we are affecting his neuromusculoskeletal components of his body. That's what chiropractic has always done. That's why we see such great results in neck pain and back pain issue. And research shows that chiropractic is much more effective tool for neck and back pain than drugs like opioids and or surgery, more invasive things. We don't even do drugs or surgery in chiropractic. It's all natural, drugless, surgeryless healthcare. And this is truly healthcare. Legs are even now. And that shouldn't have hurt at all.
No.
Great. See, we're adjusting his vertebral subluxations in his spine and pelvis, helping his body to function at a higher level of efficiency and homeostasis, and that occurs through the nervous system. Chiropractic has always treated nerve conditions, and they'll have to throw me in jail before I stop treating patients that have the vertebral subluxation complex. And that's what they used to do back when the AMA, slide down this way a little bit, was trying to get rid of chiropractic back in the 70s. There was a small group of chiropractors in Chicago. There you go. Okay, let's turn you on your back now. Whew. There we go. I'm going to do something a little different with you today too, Joaquin. I think you'll like it.
Okay.
Slide down this way just a little bit. Now put both arms out. You don't see me doing this next adjustment very often, but in some cases I will do it because that's what the patient needs. So, in our analysis of the biomechanics of the spine and pelvis, there we go, we determine what areas of the spine need to be adjusted. Put the other arm up on top up here, no, both way up there. Tuck your chin all the way in there. Take a real deep breath in. I'm gonna lay you back. Keep your chin in there and exhale. There you go. Okay, one more. Let your head back now. There you go. Super. Okay, let's hit you face that way, please, sir. Felt those upper ones quite a bit, huh?
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
I get a lot of pressure up top.
Yep. That's from that forward head posture. Causing stress in your thoracic spine as well, all the way down to your lumbar spine. You know, we don't, as chiropractors in the state of Texas, we don't want to prescribe medication or perform surgeries or other invasive procedures like injections. We just want the citizens of the state of Texas to have the right to choose chiropractic care if that's their choice. And then for many people, you guys come directly in to see us, and the VA's referred you in here, and we take care of a lot of veterans. So this probably won't be my last video on it or last say-so on it, but
Right.
we really appreciate you calling Representative Sheffield and Thompson and voting or asking them to take House Bill 2733 out of the subcommittee and put it on the floor for an immediate vote. Great, let's stand up here and adjust your atlas now. This is also neurological in its utilization. This is an atlas specific adjusting instrument. I'm going to adjust his atlas on the x-axis, which sends a barrage of neuroproprioceptive information into his cerebellum. And because of the phenomenon known as neuroplasticity, neuromuscular re-education, and proprioception, we are going to change his neurological function in a way that he can remember this in-place biomechanical standing weight-bearing configuration versus the one that he's gotten into over the past few years and in his service to the military. Okay, let's close your eyes. Flex your head forward and backwards. And then back to neutral. Hold these guys up here. There. Then we're going to bring this head straight back this way, and now look at the wall behind you. Perfect. Okay, let's have you close your eyes and flex your head forward and backwards again, please. And then back to neutral. Boy, that should have felt smoother. You're
Yes.
right down the middle everywhere. You look like a military man again. So what would be your last, well, not your last, but what would be your advice for the citizens of Texas and veterans who are seeking chiropractic care?
Well, I think.
And you know how important the legislative process is for other things you've worked on.
Correct. And what I would like to say is, doctors never gave me the opportunity to see a chiropractor.
Right.
It was always turned down.
Sure.
And I never knew how important it was until I came here.
Right.
So speaking off of experience, I think there's a lot of people still out there that don't realize the importance of a chiropractor.
Right.
And the type of care that you can provide.
That is very true.
And so I think once people can understand the type of care and treatment you can get here compared to a regular doctor,
Yes.
then
It's
I think
night and day difference.
I think-
Oranges and apples.
yes, I think they would realize the importance of why we have chiropractors.
That's right.
And people will start to feel better. So I think it's very important. I definitely spread the word.
Yeah.
I definitely encourage people to come see a chiropractor.
And you're going to call these legislators today, aren't you?
I will.
Yep.
Yes.
So, you know, in summary, we really appreciate your support for Texas chiropractors by calling Representative Sheffield and Representative Thompson and requesting that they take House Bill 2733 out of the subcommittee and put it on the floor for an immediate vote through the legislature up in Austin. Our president of Texas Chiropractic Association, Dr. Devin Pettit, is up in Austin right now. I'm right here in Houston doing what I do best. But at the same time, we would really appreciate your support on this. And I will put links in there for the Texas Chiropractic Association, and we'll put the legislators' names and phone numbers on the description box. So open up that description box where it says see more, and you'll see all this information and hyperlinks. We really appreciate you standing behind Texas chiropractors and supporting our veterans and the citizens of Texas to choose chiropractic first. Thank you very much for sharing that, Joaquin.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah. This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas, where we treat neuromusculoskeletal conditions every day, Monday through Wednesday. We'll see you next time.